This is a tier list based on how much I think they have potential. Doesn't much like from the little stuff I've seen. It's kind of funny making a tier list this early, but it's just stuff I've been thinking I kind of want to get out off my mind. Like starting off, Gone. I would put him in average, of course, right? Stuff like that. He kind of moving average. His projectile, nothing too crazy with paper. That's what it looks like to me from the start, right? I put Killua in above average. Maybe I think he has potential to be like way above average. But for me, what I'm thinking right now, Godspeed is crazy. I don't know. Later on, I think Godspeed could get really, really crazy. And he has his Thunderbolt. It's like a huge stop sign. The way it shocks down, it's like I've seen it so many times that the game isn't even out. When the game comes out, I wonder how many times I'm going to see it, because he just keeps shooting it over and over again. It's a really good projectile. I might put him in way up. When I put him way above, I'll keep him right here. Depending on who goes in above average, I'll just move him up. Leorio, way above average, easy. It's not as bad as it looks, but his portal hand tracking, that is pretty good. Super tracks, it's like he just has a lot of stuff at tracks. And that's what I was when I first made like the how's Zero gonna play like, I thought he was gonna use like maybe one or two moves, but I guess it is one move. But just the way it is, I never think it'd be that crazy because it was like one punch. But he built up the whole moveset based on him being able to portal punch track you, and that is like really good as assist, really good as a super, really good as a special. There's a lot he has to it, and this character is just crazy, right? And he's getting weaker and weaker as it goes on. Maybe he'll be like normal or not as strong. Maybe he'll be average or above average when the game comes out. For Kurapika, I'm like hard on putting him below average or above average. The thing about Kurapika is that he has the Emperor time. It's like, for him, the whole Phantom Troop are people who killed his whole clan. So when he sees them, he goes crazy. He's not able to control himself. He goes wild, and then he starts losing health. Because when he's in Emperor time, we found out in the story, when he's in Emperor time, it takes like, I think it's like 1 second is an hour of his life or something insane like that to make his power stronger, just so he can kill the people who killed his clan. But that's not good in game, because he sees them, his eyes go red. He starts seeing red, and he dies. Like the way of which he loses health is too crazy in the game, where you're getting like 2 touched or not, sometimes even 1 touched, right? So he's losing. All the Phantom Troop has to do is stand there and block, and then he's getting like annihilated from nothing, all because he's mad at them for killing. And then someone like Uvogen, then he one taps them. Like Uvogen just stands there. Kurapika's losing health. He's like, oh, cool, you lost enough health now? Yeah, and then he just gets touched, and then he's dead. Like, so I think that's really bad for automatic ability. Usually he activates it, but it activates automatically when he fights anyone in the troop. And the worst part, too, right now, there's the troop members. I feel like the troop members are pretty good, and they're still probably, if this game like keeps going on, even in this season, we can see more Phantom Troop members, which isn't good for a Kurapika. He's gonna keep having people who drain his health to nothing just from being there, just from standing there, and all he does is get erased from it. So I think that's really, really bad for him, and it could get worse when more people learn how to deal with it. Counter pick strategies, just pick the Phantom Troop team, and he gets cooked. Like, it's terrible for Kurapika. Bisky, put her in way above average. At first, when I saw her small mode, I was like, this. I was watching a Rufa manga video, and he's talking about how stubby no Bisky was. I was like, oh, she's not gonna be that good then, right? She's stubby. Everyone else is moving crazy, but really, once she gets into, it's also so once she gets into her buff form, it just gets crazy. Like, she just gets insane. All it costs is like some meter, so you easily anchor character. You just have her at the end, and then you just get metered and she go crazy. And it's like, once she gets into it, she's just moving like insane. She's moving crazy. Once she gets into the max, and all it takes is a super. Usually, if it was something like an install for a regular character, it'll just run out after a while. But because Bisky is special, this isn't a transformation, it's just her going back to how she usually is, because she just wants to look small. She's not actually, like, small, she just transforms and gets bigger. And now she stays bigger, because now the transformation doesn't run out, and that's really, really good for her. She's stuck in this demon mode, going crazy, and it's just easy for her. Like, I see a lot of stuff for Hisoka. I put him above average. He's really good. He's doing everything great. His card projectile's good. Has a dive. He's moving really good, right? I don't know if it's anything I see that's insane, but he looks really good, like really solid from what I've seen. I might have to put Chrollo from what I've seen. At first I was probably gonna put him around here, but does the indoor fish, let the indoor fish be outside? That's a little bit too crazy, a little bit too nuts. The indoor fish, super, that puts him on another tier. This NPCs, just like keep attacking you no matter what, and you just keep activating it over and over again. They fill the screen up, and that's gonna be plus assist, plus other stuff. They activate the super, and it lasts for a long time for some reason. So he's gonna be torturing people with the indoor fish and other characters who help him, combination plus himself. It's gonna be a nightmare. This guy's gonna be scary when the game comes out. So to see a little bit of Phaeton. But Phaeton is moving a little bit like Virgil. I've played a lot of Marvel 3, but if he's moving like, what, 1%? If he's moving like 3% like Virgil, he's still like a crazy character. Especially in a game where the power level compared to like something like Marvel and Capcom is a little lower. So like, Phaeton could be really good. I was thinking he wouldn't be that crazy, but he could be pretty good. Just like seeing some of the stuff he can do. But maybe he goes lower, maybe he goes higher. But right now, I'm thinking he's gonna be like better than usual since he's moving like that. Something I'm not sure about though is Machi. I don't know. I'm gonna put her on average. The traps are always something like about trap characters. They're always really scary. Like you put the trap up, you get trapped, and then you get cooked. But I don't know. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was that crazy because it seemed kind of hard to get them into it. I might be underestimating how crazy her trap gameplay can be, her net setting up is. But if it's way better than I'm thinking, she could easily be one, because trap characters are so annoying. When you get the trap down and it's like, oh, I can't do anything, I'm stuck. If it's actually way better than I'm thinking, then she can easily go like up, at least up here, right? But right now, from what I've seen, I don't think it's that crazy. I think I need to see more. Uvogin, I want to put him in above average. His damage is high, but I feel like once people get used to how he's moving, he's like a slow character. Slow characters just get like ran over once stuff starts getting like more solid. So I feel like once things get solid for him, maybe I should move, because I'm talking about once things get solid, maybe I should move up Machi. Once things get solid for Uvogin, right, the people say run over him, even if he does a lot of damage. I feel like all the characters are doing a lot of damage. But I don't know, Uvo does so much damage. I don't know. Am I underestimating him? Or if I think he's doing a lot of damage, maybe. But I feel like also he's gonna get ran over by a lot of stuff. It's not gonna be good. Big body, get hit by everything. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him here for now. I think Razor. Let me think. So Razor has really good projectiles. His projectile, he has this running kind of, I don't know, a command grab, it's a hit grab with one of his devils, and they grab you. I think that's a pretty good move to have. It just keeps you in place. But from what I've seen, it's not too hard to get. You can just jump, or you can just like jump block. There's a lot of stuff you can do to get around it. It's not as scary as I thought. Because when I was watching the gameplay, people were just getting around it really easily. I don't know if it's gonna be something that's like really scary, but I think it's projectile games. We might put him in average for now. Right? I don't think he's doing anything that's too crazy. His projectile game is not as crazy as I was thinking. Maybe I'm judging for like I'm judging for like not even like too crazy gameplay for people who haven't been playing for a while. So I'm definitely underestimating some of his characters. I can't wait to see how bad, how messed up, how wrongly I got this, right? Because I really underestimated some of the characters. Gentru also feels kind of slow. His assists, Sub and Bara, not even assists, like his own like character assists, they weren't really doing too much for. I guess I think when sub comes up in uppercuts, they're good for covering stuff. Because if he didn't have the coverage, what would he actually be doing? He's not even a real grappler for real, from what I've seen. So yeah, I don't know. It looks promising. I guess I have to see more. I'm talking about potential. I don't know if they really do, because I don't know. This doesn't seem crazy from what I've seen. So I put him lower. And like when I think about what could he do more, when he's like explosive. Maybe it's like, wow. When I see him, I'm sure maybe he can go higher. But it's also those things where it's like the character kind of like. He's not a real grappler. I just say if I'm talking like if he's like a grappler, it's like always like kind of they're not gonna end up that crazy on the list usually, but hit grabs maybe. I don't know how we can really end up. For morale, I'm gonna above average. I think it's just even his weapon covers a lot of range. He has all this smoke that covers range, right? The way he fights covers a lot. I think he could end up being pretty good. Smoky, all of his purple haze. Am I thinking about a different? I think about Dodo stand. Is this purple haze the name of his ability? I can't remember. But thinking about his purple ability, it seems like it's one of those things that's like, oh, he's got can cover. It's like even the way he is in the anime, right? I can cover all these options, and that's what he does. It seems like he'll do like in game. He has a lot of stuff that covers a lot of different areas because that's just how he does it, right? And that's how he does it. Like he has the rabbits. He has a lot of different types of smoke he can use to cover different areas. I think that'll be pretty good. You know, a lot of characters with like huge range, right? You see a lot of characters hands, and I guess I say hands, but this guy has hands that punch everywhere. I want to cover the same amount of range. I think him having an extra range might help him out a lot. Netherrealm, average from what I've seen, though, his super is really good. So I would say his super is really good. But when I see him, he's never really like going crazy at all. He's never really doing anything that's like, I feel like would put him way above average. Right? When he's using his Buddha statue, there's like one hit to it normally, but when it's super, it's super makes me when I put him like a way up. But without super, I don't really see him like doing anything that's like, whoa, this is really, really crazy in comparison, I think. So I'll just leave him here for now, and then when I'm wrong, it'll be funny. Miriam is moving insane. This guy is super fast. It makes sense seeing the kind of character he is, but yeah, him being as fast as he is, he's gonna get like really annoying moving this crazy. So I think he actually end up being above average at least. He's definitely like I think one of the characters with a higher potential. Kite was a character I was like, oh, I don't know, because when I was thinking about like, will him not having the extra slots make him feel like he's missing something? And if he feels like he's missing something, then it's like, I don't know that much about Marvel 3. I didn't play that much Marvel 3, but I know from what I've seen, Chris isn't really that good of a character. He isn't like that strong in comparison. So I was like, if he's just Chris with less weapons, right? He only has the one type of shotgun. He only has the one, like it shoots once or it shoots multiple shots. That's all he has for it. So I was thinking, if it's just Chris with less guns, right? Less power, maybe he's gonna be on the lower end of things. But after seeing some gameplay, I'm like, yeah, it's because like in comparison to Marvel, Capcom, there's a lot of characters in this game who have projectiles, like the same way that of like Marvel. Because Marvel, a lot of the characters who could like I'm a character who could blast. I'm a character like Ryu from Capcom who can Hadouken. There's a lot of characters in Capcom and Marvel who have projectiles, but in Hunter, it's not really like the same like level when it comes to it, right? So I feel like that would help him out around. I see him like zoning. He's firing projectile from like this top of the screen here and firing at this direction. No one, like it was against Razor. He's covering this angle, and Kite could cover this angle, and no one else can really cover this angle. Kid will cover straight down. So Kite is hitting on an angle no one else is really hitting. I guess Also, Hisoka, I think he fired his cards like this too, but I don't think it was as fast as what Kite was doing. So when you get Kite, put on a team that has other characters who help out with his coverage. I think it could be a really good character, a really good team, just covering stuff, jumping up, and then that's like the Marvel way, jumping up, firing stuff, and then try to get to me. I'm just like throwing stuff at you, throwing rocks, and you have to come at me. I'm not gonna come at you. You have to get to me, and that's really scary to have. And no one else is really like doing it. So I think he has potential more than I thought before. And then the last character is something I know nothing about because we haven't seen the gameplay. Pito. If Pito is moving, because Pito is a fast character, like her king, right? So Pito moving fast, a DLC character, I'd put him up higher than normal. It's a DLC character. Just thinking of what Pito can do, the speed will be crazy. I don't know if they would give Pito, because Pito has an ability, like kind of Nen Puppet, control people. So I don't know if Nen Puppet would come in and start like doing stuff. Cause maybe come in and have people who are being controlled and shoot, or people coming in and then attack. I'd give some extra. Cause if it's just the speed, we won't have any range. But I guess also I don't know. Cause Miram also doesn't have any range. I think he has his tail range, but when it comes to like projectiles, no like projectile. I think so. Pito also has the string that makes bro even faster, right? I think it could be an install. I don't know if it'd be. I'm saying I don't know. It's interesting to think about what they would give Pito, what they wouldn't give Pito, because just even going off of what Pito has, no matter what, it's gonna be speed, right? Cat is is a cat. So a cat character. Just think of Tao Kaka from Blaze Blue, moving fast everywhere on the screen. That's what I think. And I think that could be pretty annoying. And that's like Tao Kaka on crack. Because it has a Nen ability that controls people. A string Nen ability heals people too. So I don't know if Pito will be healing people or if Pito will be healing herself. So if it's an extra thing added on. Because also Kurapika has a healing chain too. So Pito healing plus being a DLC, plus it could there's a lot of potential being a DLC character, but I just wonder how crazy they would go first DLC, or how crazy they go with Pito. It's really interesting to see. And that's the potential tier list. It was interesting. I was just actually thinking about some of these characters, how they would be like. I'm sure I got some of these incredibly wrong. Like, I would be surprised with the healing chain. Maybe Kurapika isn't as bad as I think he is, but I think this is what I'm thinking right now, right? If I'm wrong, it's really interesting to see how badly wrong I am. I love making like early predictions to how things will go, just so I know what I was thinking before and what actually happened after. So it's cool to see.